All right, never a good sign, DC, as the referee has called in the doctor to take a look at what is a very bad cut.
Yeah, this is no good. You know, the cut is bad, man. And you got to wonder whether or not he's going to let this guy continue to fight. He got beat up bad.
All right, so the referee and the doctor have decided that this fight is going to continue. That is a bad cut, DC.
They've got to work quickly on the cut, John, but they also got to deal with the mentality because that cut takes an effect.
Say less.
Tired of the fake shit. Tired of the bullshit. Tired of all these, but they gon' do shit. Tired of all these squads. Shit, you got a problem with me, I ain't squash the shit. Say less. 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 Say less.
I ain't squashing shit, JC can tell me to do it. I'ma tell them no. OGs get on the blogs, act like they killers. Most of them hoes. Trenches, I might Drake, but I can't count that baby hole. I grew up a screw up at the heat, the crib up with the stove. 15 roaches caught up on my face. Diddy probably troll. I get a Grammy, I'm on stage with killers, how I be at shows. No gimmick, I told Poolie just like Kendrick with a shiesty flow. I used to look up to them hood legends, so nice stuff. Say less, I had to shop at Payless. For lawyers, you can't pay less. I can swipe off lawyers and for choppers with my Apex. Dirk ain't from the trenches, who the fuck you really say that?
Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago and Mike Valley's academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Those are big strikes.
Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Muhammad. Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, nice jab. Oh, great block there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Kick to the body by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, there you go.
Now lands a kick to the body. Oh, yet again, back to the big kick, and it lands. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Diaz. Well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he... Oh, no!
likely trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Muhammad's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, nice hook there by Diaz. Investing in the body with the kick there. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, with authority, the body. 15 seconds.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find it.
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. All right, so a big knockdown for him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Muhammad. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other piece.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Looks like someone took a red Sharpie to his... He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Massive left hand.
Big shot to the head.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. 2 minutes now to go. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. May want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances, because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just...
All right, so there's the end of the round, and...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so somewhat surprising that this one...
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Strong outside leg kick. mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it.
Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, got skill like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million. Thinking paper, AM to PM, come like Christina Million. Think twice if you wanna get silly and dumb, I'll send man a box like million. Don't play, I'll send man a box. Ain't no chicken and chicks inside. Don't play my songs, you ain't got girls. They'll call you a leak if you miss this vibe. Keep to myself and I'm not too hyped, so nobody saw when I dipped inside. Money in a bank if I grip this mic, I'll send man a box, no Ritz inside. Top of the game, just falling. What you gonna do with this brand new morning? Tunnel vision, but it might help you. So I didn't see when I hate was forming. Hear my style when I see them drooling. Can't be music, I play no balling. In the background, chilling, cooling. Could have been different if I put my all in. Okay, brand new day, I'm brilliant. Afro hair like William. Don't play, feel like Brazilian. One day I'm gonna make more than $1 million.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, so we get another look at Jon Bones Jones here tonight. He immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see if he goes to the striking here early. We know he can also grapple with the best of them, but an obvious reach advantage yet again for Jon Bones Jones tonight. 84.5 inches in reach, something that is very difficult for opponents to count. Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Pineda. All right, so a quiet, pedestrian start to this fight, DC. Maybe too much respect on both sides. What do you say?
Too much respect, and you saw it in the build-up. They were hugging at the weigh-ins. It's almost like we're watching Friends. You guys are here to fight. Get on, start to implement the game plan that you worked on over the course of the last 8 weeks of the fight camp.
Oh, how good is that elbow? Shades of my man Kenny Florian landing that thing in tight, and we'll see if he goes back to the well with it later in the fight.
When you're chest to chest, you got to be a bit creative, and throwing elbows like that one will allow for you to get in the lead in the fight.
Pineda gets hit and flushed me with that big overhand.
He's got some hands, man.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Nice moving punch.
Oh, a huge block there. Well, Jon Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winkeljohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Wow, what a fight!
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute. Oh, Scott trying to recover here.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Nice leg kick. Oh, big knee. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Trying to kick the leg out. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Pineda's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Nice jab by Jones.
Big inside kick. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. hurt bad. Now we're going.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have...
He's got to try to finish here.
Still on the finish the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as
Back to his feet. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf starting to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move.
Don't do it! Alex Pereira has done it again!
What a...
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go with round 1 action, and all eyes are on Poatan Alex Pereira. So many layers to his striking game, but you can argue chief among them in terms of his weapons, those calf kicks. He uses that weapon early on in fights, so certainly something that bears watching. We'll see if the decorated kickboxer Alex Pereira can get those leg kicks going early. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card. Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Circling to his right. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Let's work, guys. Come on.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. We'll see if he can finish.
Big right hand.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, nice body shot.
Big right hand there.
Oh, my goodness. Nice leg kick.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Oh, we told you off the top that he had a reach advantage, and he really and point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. That was a jab.
Maybe leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, that bottom.
He's hurt bad here.
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, that's big.
Que mucha mami, está ahí en el club, baby, muévelo al revés. Cual yo quiero, yo no sé, sube y bájalo otra vez. Que estoy con el crew y nos fumamos 2 o 3. Bailamos en la CRG, let's go, a CRG. Ja, dejé, ella se dejó y yo me la llevé. Hacemos el boogie, hacemos el wiggy. Ella lo pidió y yo sin miedo se lo di. Let's go, I got shooting stars on my teeth. Nikes on my feet make my cipher complete. Just I'm nice like that, baby I'm cool like that. Dice Mico que rico, que como yo no hay nada. Ya estamos a 30,000 por party. Salí piquetúa, hoy salí de Bulgari. Se dio par de trago y se puso Bulgari. Se vistió de chita, yo que vine de safari. Ma, you know what's up, aquí no hay excusa. Súbete la falda, déjate esa blusa. Ma, you know what's up, aquí siempre abuso. Sé que andas en alta de 2 o 3 la musa. Che mami, está ahí en el club.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the stage.
Big shot on the feet. Back to the feet. Oh, perfect head kick there. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. A couple minutes gone by round 1. Here's the kick, blocked by DC. Back and forth we go. Right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly leg. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this. Big head kick. Oh, look at that. So you land, and then you add insult to injury by talking trash.
It's almost like, hey, I told you I would get you, and he shows him, I got you.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there.
That'll do it! Daniel Cormier has done it!
Oh, my goodness.
right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world, and the home to the biggest UFC fights right now. When International Fight Week, the championship fights all across the board become the T-Mobile. That punch landed very clean. And everything's landing with so much power.
Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
Circling to her right. All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively.
And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Cortez. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Valentina Shevchenko. Shevchenko looking very comfortable on the feet as usual, and a lot of that just comes from spending her entire career under her first and longtime head coach, Pavel Fedotov. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Great block there. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Gonna end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now she is getting beat up.
Beautiful kick to the body. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going to the next round that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Well, we're not closing. Oh! And there it is!
Oh, my God!
That is...
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
So nice mix of finishes for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could secure a 7th career win by submission tonight. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, Shevchenko with a beautiful 1-2 there. Now we'll see if she can follow it up.
I mean, she's going to follow it up. That's what Valentina does. She's a sniper. She picks you apart. When you start to find comfort, Valentina puts you right back in an uncomfortable situation. Beautiful jab there by
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh! And now a left.
Oh!
Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Watch for her to set up that hook again now. It's been a big weapon for her here tonight. Let's see if she goes back to it. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Leg kick got home by her there. Well, she whips on the leg. Oh, a straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. And now some knees. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, chins, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Second round here.
Beautiful kick.
Striking as usual from Valentina Shevchenko on the feet. She draws a lot of confidence from her sister Antonina and, of course, her longtime chief MMA coach, Pavel Fedotov. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know after taking such a massive hit.
Vicious combo there.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, so she attacks the ball.
Another one. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
She's hurt bad, John.
Keep working to the half.
She's getting up, yep.
All right, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here, take a look at the swelling, make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart, but sometimes it takes more than that.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here. Despite the injury, the fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now. because this cut is bad. But she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
And now they are throwing both sides. This could be it.
Oh. Oh, my goodness. That one landed clean.
All right, well, if you like blood, this is the fight for you. She is absolutely mashed in it, at least in that eye area. Hard to think that she can see much now.
Yeah, she can't see much. There's no way her vision is clear. She has been beat up. Oh!
Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Shevchenko's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. All right, so the fight will continue.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. This crowd. Oh! Wow, you don't see that every day. She lands a huge strike, and now she's going to back it up with smack talk.
Most times you hit somebody good, you want to hit them again. Nope, she wants to dance. Great defense. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Real quick leg kick.
Cortez Hopster. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolute...
Old school Chevy, God rain down blessings, that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevailed, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on beats, and now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Go to the shit, look, hit it up, get it up. Show up at the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving this love in a minibus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Live and pray that I will see the days look just like right now. We just can't pipe down. This is life. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Reciprocally, I say I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground. Ever ollie. Ain't a thing can hold me down. Winning my race. I say I'm winning. I'm winning. City champion, no sombrero. Les tengo borracho porque soy el modelo. Mi viejo despacho, studio in the ghetto. Nuevo Apolo es Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west up, pull up on the west coast. Stuart on Metro, now I'm looking for a car with a love truck. Hydraulics, baby like Dale. Pray for when the night daddy. Stay true, a nigga iconic. Pack the punch at Mike Donna, pack the lunch tonight. Travel the road, these less chose. Battle my woes, collect foes. Stay the road. Everybody knows what we say to those. Say, they can't hold me down.